Okay, so I know you can't see me. I know you can't see me, but we're gonna have a scary movie. No, scary story. Scary story, right?
I can't even see you.
So Steve, you can see. You can see Steve and Vivi. Hold it right there, and she's right there. And then there's footprints. There's footprints, but you can't see them. Footprints. This is it's called The Babysitter and the Man Upstairs. Okay. A married couple were going out for the evening and calls in a teenage babysitter to take care of her 3 children. When she arrived, they told her they probably wouldn't be back until late, and that the kids were already asleep, so she needn't disturb them. The babysitter starts doing her homework while awaiting a call from her boyfriend. After a while, the phone rings. She answers it, but hears no one on the other end. Just silence when whoever it is hangs up. After a few more minutes, the phone rings again. She answers, and this time there's a man on the line who says in a chilling voice, "Have you checked the children?" Click! At first she thinks it might have been the father calling to check up and he got interrupted, but she decided to ignore it. She goes back to her homework. Then the phone rings again. "Have you checked the children?" says a creepy voice on the other end. "Mr. Murphy?" she asks, but the caller hangs up again. She decides to phone the restaurant where the parents said they'd be dining, but when she answers for Mr. Murphy, she is told that he and his wife have left the restaurant 45 minutes early.
Shit.
So she calls the police and reports that a stranger has been calling her and hanging up. "Has he threatened you?" the dispatcher asks. "No," she says. "Well, there's nothing we can really do about it. You could try reporting the prank caller to the phone company." A few minutes go by and she gets another call. "Why haven't you checked the children?" the voice says. "Who is this?" she asks. But he hangs up again. She dials 911 again and says, "I'm scared. I know he's out there. He's watching me." "Have you seen him?" the dispatcher asks. She says no. "Well, there isn't much we can do about it," the dispatcher says. The babysitter goes into panic mode and pleads with him to help her. Now, it'll be okay," he says. "Give me your number and street address, and if you can keep this guy on the phone for at least a minute, we'll try to trace the call. What's your name again?" "Linda." "Okay, Linda. If he calls back, we'll do our best to trace the call. But just keep calm. Can you do that for me?" "Yes," she says and hangs up. She decides to turn the lights down so she can see if anyone's outside, and that's when she gets another call. "It's me," the familiar voice says. "Why did you turn the lights down?" "Can you see me?" she says, panicking. "Yes," he says after a long pause. "Look, you scared me," she says. "I'm shaking. Are you happy? Is that what you wanted?" "No." "Then what do you want?" she asks. Another long pause. "Your blood all over me."
You know what I want all over me? That's clear.
She slams the phone down. Almost immediately, it rings again. "Leave me alone!" she screams. But it's the dispatcher calling back. His voice is urgent. "Linda, we've traced that call. It's coming from another room, inside of the house. Get out there, now!" She tears to the front door, attempting to unlock it, and dashes outside, only to find the chain at the top still latched. In the time it takes her to unhook it, she sees a door open at the top of the stairs. Light streams from the children's bedroom, revealing the profile of a man standing just inside. She finally gets the door open and bursts outside, only to find a cop standing on the doorstep with his gun drawn. At this point, she's safe, of course. But when they capture the intruder and drag him downstairs in handcuffs, she sees he is covered in blood. Comes to find out, all 3 children have all been murdered.
Dun dun dun.
That was
Almost immediately, it rings again. "Leave me alone." Right on cue.
You have to fucking do a pause.
Sorry. This was
It was a fucking scary story, not a fucking funny movie. Sorry.